Welcome back to Rainswept. I'm gonna explore some shit. Oh! Talk to her. Yes, detective? It's nothing. Okay. Alright, my female voice is terrible. What's this up here? Fiction or non-fiction? Fiction. Non-fiction. Fiction for me. Fiction or non-fiction? Fiction. Me too. Huh. You're a very cheerful detective. Let's go see if there's anything else I can investigate. Fire hydrant. There's someone. Ooh, what's on the menu, sir? Cherry pie. You should come here for breakfast someday. The owner, Mark, is a pretty great guy. You mean me? He looks like a hipster. That must be Mark. I sure am. Am I talking out loud, or is he a mind reader? Hey, detective, have a seat. Do you want some tea, coffee? My cafe is extremely cozy and warm. No, that's alright. Come over here if you want a pint. Keep your unhealthy habits away, habits to yourself, Alan. Too much coffee is unhealthy too. Also, if you haven't noticed, he's already smoking a cigarette. Ignore him. He just likes to annoy me, and yet I let it get to me. Who is that? Who is that? I keep forgetting. Who is that? That's Alan, owner of my bar next door, owner of the bar next door, and my brother. Twin brother. Not that you know the way we lead our lives. I don't know how we ended up as polar opposites. I know I got all the good stuff. Go! Shoo! Go away! How long have you lived and how long has it been since you moved to Pinewood, Mark? Born here. My family lived here for many years before that. Left for the city when I was about 10. My dad was looking for better work. Returned soon as I graduated, about 9 years back, and I prefer the life here. Big cities aren't for me. Now it's just me, my books, and my coffee shop. Life is simple, and I love it. Did Alan also come with you at the same time? Nah. Alan, he only joined me back 5 years back. He had a bit of trouble in his old life and wanted a fresh start. Maybe he can tell you more about that. Do you live alone? Do you live by yourself, Mark? Nah, I'm married. I have been for about 6 years now. Met my wife in my own cafe, actually. Oh, that's a cute story. We were very happy for you, Mark. Hmm. Does Alan also live with you? No, but he lives close by. Was he in last night? Yeah, I think so. I didn't check or meet him though. Did you see Chris and Diane often? No, barely. A handful of times, maybe. They came into the cafe a few times, but that was in the early days when they first moved in. They wouldn't say much to me or anyone else here, but mostly kept to themselves. Or I could say that they didn't have eyes for anyone else, but to put it bluntly, they looked very much in love. Anything else you can tell me about them? Anything that stands out? Well, I kinda identified with Chris in a way. It sounds like he moved here for peace of mind this place provides and to start a small business for himself. What business? He's been trying to get a hotel project off the ground here from what I hear. He had trouble getting the project approved. Maybe Father Smith can tell us more about it. He's involved with the planning committee. Alright. More questions. Where were you? Can you tell me where you were last night? Sure. As always, I closed my place at 8 p.m., bought some supplies in the general store down the street, and went home. Sir Keeper, remember that? Yes, Mr. Brown was in last night at the time. He should confirm what I just said. Could he confirm this? He didn't come to work this day, took a day off. He said he was feeling unwell, so he stayed home all day. Looks like that's passed luckily. He looks fine today. Anyway, I went back home just that after that and changed. I went for a jog as usual, came back, took a nice long warm bath, made myself a cup of coffee, had my dinner, read a book for an hour or so, and was probably asleep by 10:30. A pleasant ordinary evening. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Anything out of the ordinary? No, I can't say I have. Everything's pretty much the same as usual. Oh, that's everything. Alright, Mark, we'll talk later. See you around, detective. Hmm. All right, brother. Tell me what you know. What's up, detective? Hi, Alan. Officer Blunt. Tell me about yourself, Alan. How long have you been here? That sort of thing. Sure, if you talk to my brother Mark already, you probably know I moved here 5 years ago. My wife left me, and I wanted to get away from it all. Although I'd come here again after all these years to give this place another shot. Turns out it's just as bloody boring as as it was when I was 10. But hey, it got me out of the place I'd begun to hate even more, so it's an improvement, you know. And you get used to the pace eventually. Mark did me a big favor, giving me half of his cafe to start business in. Guess he's not too pleased with the business I chose to run, though. He's a good guy. Alan, where would you say you were last night? Some shum Mark I've already told you already. I was at home. Wasn't feeling well, so I stayed home instead. Is there anyone that can confirm this? Apart from Mark, I don't know. Since I didn't leave home, no one saw me, you know. Chris and Diane, did you know them well? Nope, not at all. I'm the kind of person who minds his own business. I don't go interfering with people's affairs and their lives. What do you mean? I just go wasting my time getting to know people if there's no need for it. To me, it looked like they preferred to mind their own business as well. So no, I didn't know them very at all. Alright, that's it. Okay, Mr. Allen, we'll talk to you later if the need arises. Okay, I've been changing my accents too frequently. Yo, Gramps, you got some bread and biscuits for me? That's Grandpa, owner of Grandpa's Bakery. Ooh, is he your grandfather? No, no. Oh, no, he isn't. His name is Grandpa then? I don't really know, actually. Hmm, thanks. Okay, then. Hello, Grandpa? I'm not your grandpa! No, no, I can't. I gotta do it right. Cranky old man. Cranky old man. I'm not your grandpa! And your name is? Grandpa? Mr. Grandpa, I was wondering if you could ask you a few questions. And I was wondering if I could ask Miss Brown over there on a date. But wondering isn't doing, is it? Just look at her. Oh boy, makes me feel 40 years younger she does. Do you ever plan to grow up, Do you ever plan to grow up, Grandpa? And then more growing up and I just might die. And I ain't planning on doing that before I ask you out. Goodness, unbelievable behavior at such an immaturity at this age. She likes me. I know she does. You're deluded. Oh! Anyway, you had questions, young man? I thought I did. How long have you lived in Pineview? Forever! Family's been here from generations. I guess I'm the last in line now. Michelle's been here for generations too, you know. I think it's taking real good care of it. Oh, and she's taking real good care of me too. Where were you last night? Around 12 a.m. Where do you think I was? Were you asleep? That's right. What do you expect an old man to do at that time of night? Can anyone confirm this? No, no one can. I live alone. Such a rowdy old man. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane? When they first moved in, Chris would often come in the evening and buy some things for me. He'd come in daily, almost. Looked pretty cheerful, too. Then a couple months after that, he stopped coming. The last few times he came, I could see that something wasn't right. Maybe troubled with the missus. I don't know. He and Diane went to the church maybe a handful of times. Once or twice, they came over here after for coffee and donuts. They were quite a couple, I tell you. He was quiet and nonchalant when she was an exciting and electrifying energy. Classic case of opposites attracted to each other. That's what people say is true. I don't know how things went so wrong so fast. But then, with these things, you can never say. It was all about 4 to 5 months back. After that, I hardly ever saw them out here again. Woof! That was a lot of talking. Notice anything unusual, out of the ordinary in recent days? Now that I think about it, I might have, yes. Mr. Brown's been trying her hair in much tighter bun lately. I wonder what that means. Is she softening up, trying to hide that fact? God damn it, you pervy old man! keep your Viagra-needing penis in your pants. Oh, Grandpa, you notice these things. I mean it when I say it. Beautiful. I'm a passionate lover. Very passionate, you fucking pervert. Damn it, Grandpa. Damn it, Grandpa. God damn. Alright, seriousness. Hello, I was talking about your possible murders. Did you know anything unusual leading up to that? Oh, no, not much of that same. Can't say I did. He just said he lived by himself. Why do I have to ask this question? Do you live by yourself? Sorry. Yes, I do. Kids left Pineview for a big city. Too boring here to say. It's been many years since my wife died, so I run this shop here by myself, and I live down the street pretty close by. But that's alright. I got friends here to keep me company. Officer Blunt pays me a visit every day, for instance. It's always a pleasure to meet you, Grandpa. Also, that's Mrs. Brown. She makes my day she makes every day exciting. Oh, please, God, give me strength. Oh, look how she flirts. Alright, well, I guess that's it. We'll talk later. Alright, Grandpa, we'll talk later. Who you calling Grandpa? I'm not your Grandpa! Ah, fuck you then. He may be kinda creepy at times, but he sure knows how to bake well. I may be old, but I'm not completely deaf, you know. Sorry, Grandpa. I'm not your Grandpa! Yeah, crazy coot. These donuts sure do look good. What do you mean they look good? They're the best in Pineview. The best damn donuts made with Grandpa's love and warmth. Wanna buy some? Maybe later. Thanks, Gramps. What do you call me? I'm a cop. I like donuts. Yeah. Fucking A. Fucking Grandpa. Hey! That's Miss Brown. Hello, ma'am. Who is it? Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Come to ask about the murders? Something troubles you, boy. What is it? What do you mean? I know a troubled soul when I see one, detective. But I understand you don't have the time for such questions. That is good. Neither do I. Now, what is it? Oof. How long have you lived in Pineview, Miss Brown? I was born here. I've barely stepped outside of Pineview all my life. I started this shop when I was about 25. I had to support myself once I lost my husband. Do you ever live alone, or do you have a family here with you? Johnny's the only family I've got, and he's my grandson. Lost my husband in the war. I was about 25. You must have seen Johnny, right? Always running around, taking photos with his camera. His parents left him in a tough situation by making some stupid decisions in life, so I take care of him now. He's a good boy. He spends a lot of time helping his grandma around the shop. I'm getting older now, too. Willpower and mental strength can only get you so far, you know? Time catches up with you eventually. Not that I lack any mental strength. I've single-handedly taken care of a lot here. You really have... Sorry. You really have, Miss Brown. I really look up to you. You're doing well, young lady. You're quite well for yourself. Alright. Where were you last night, Miss Brown? I went to bed around 9. Johnny could probably confirm that. He was home, too. What can you tell me about Chris and Diane, Miss Brown? Ah, those two doomed from the start. Why do you say that? Told you, I knew a troubled soul when I see one, and those two. I've seen it so many times over the years, only one could tell. Others will tell you they weren't very much in love, but something wasn't right. I always felt that. And when things really did start going wrong, everything heard about it. Alright. We'll talk later. Alright, we'll talk later, Miss Brown. Okay, detective, take care now. You too, Miss Brown. Huh. No leads. Just stories. And a pervy old grandpa. Is that it? Is there nothing else I can go on? Guess it's time to go into the church. It's a nice view with the design. Looks nice. That's a big sun. Oh, how far are we in the future here? A couple billion years? That sun's gonna burn up the planet. Ha! Alright. Hey, Father, can I talk to you? Hey, Father, can you stop moving? Father Smith! Ah, hello, Detective Anderson. Detective Anderson, first time in Pineview, I assume. Yes, only just arrived. I wanted... That is good. That is good. What do you think of it? Do you like it here? It's peaceful. It's beautiful. It's kind of boring. Pineview is really beautiful. It is, isn't it? While you're here, you must enjoy the views, breathe in the fresh air, take a walk in the woods. But then you must want to preserve this beauty too. Yes, live here without taking anything away from us. There's a way of life here, and I do my best to maintain that for the good of my people. The ones that are here on more than just a merry whim. I see. Anyway, Detective, you had questions? I heard Chris is trying to start a hotel project here. You're part of Pineview's planning committee. Well, can you tell me what it was about exactly? I'm sure. Chris wanted to open a hotel here, about 20 rooms or so. He said he wanted to keep it small, according by our bylaws. But even 20 was almost pushing it. These things go at hand once the tourists start coming in. So they see how untouched the place Pineview really is, and demand would increase. And of course, Chris wouldn't want to pass up on the opportunity to cash in on that. Regardless, we never got to that point. Chris always kept messing up his papers whenever he came for approval. He'd either misplace them or mess up some of the details. Guess the delays cost him money too. It was all going downhill fast, and well, then this happened. About Chris and Diane, what can you tell me about them? Not too well. They came to church a couple of times after they moved to find you. But then they stopped coming at all, withdrew themselves from the rest of the community, and I can't say that I helped them. Friends can help in difficult times. It's obvious they were beginning to have really difficult times by the end. If they continued to come to church, I could have offered them some guidance. Sometimes relationships can entangle you. But unfortunately, it came to this. Whatever their troubles, it looks like they made each other suffer for it. I'm sure you'll learn what most of us here already knew in any case. Good, wish you luck for your investigation. Can you tell me where you were last night, Father Smith? I was here all night. I finished up by some work and went to bed by 10 p.m., I'd say. We'll talk later, Father Smith. I'm sure we will. Everyone's a suspect. Hotel rooms, they all feel the same, don't they? Reminds me of better times. Oof, creepy. Looks like me. That's a light switch. That's better. That's a chair. The way to the bathroom. I don't really need to go right now. Should I go anyway? Use toilet. Better go before I sleep. I don't want to get up in the middle of the night. It's kind of chilly. Nice. Ah, that feels good. I bet it does, Mac. I bet it does. Pineview is a beautiful place. Painfully beautiful. It's too cold to go outside now. Maybe later. I like how you're still smoking your cigarette. You're smoking all day. Looks comfy. Yeah, why don't you lie in it? There's nothing else. Oh, I should go to sleep now. Go to sleep. Yon, I really need to get some sleep today. What the hell happened back there today? After all these days. God damn. No, Mark, there's no peace of mind here. The silence lets... Silence, it only lets you get... Your, yeah. The silence, it only lets your thoughts get louder. Yeah, can't speak. Oh, where the hell am I? Am I dreaming? Oh, this is getting creepily wonky. This ain't good. Where am I going? Where the hell? This is a horrible dream. Oh, no shit, it's a horrible dream. It might be a nightmare. Where the hell am I? Oh, look, it's hell. Are those bubbles? Hey! No, it's definitely hell. Oh, God, no. Hey! It's probably someone I know. No, I don't want to see this. I don't want to remember. I need to get out. Why am I here? I need to wake up! I need to wake up! Wake up! Oof. Still at night. What the? Am I awake? I can't move. Ah, sleep paralysis. It's horrifying. What's going on? It's called sleep paralysis, bro. Yeah. Huh. Huh. I just heard that. What's that? Whoa, what the hell? Yeah. Sleep paralysis. Hey, it's a dead lady. Holy shit! Abigail, is that you? Michael! Return the slab, Michael! Return the slab! You did this. Why? How could you? He was number one! I gotta do those ghost references. I don't know. How could you live after doing something like that? You have no idea how hard it is to go on without you. Then why go on? What's the point? What's the point? I don't know. I have to. For your happiness? Do you feel you deserve that anymore? Or for this kiss? Do you think anyone even cares about it? For whom, Michael? You protect yourself from thoughts about me. You need to hide me from yourself so you can live. Is it worth it? No. I'm not sure. I miss you, Michael. That was creepy. Gasp! Ugh! What happened? I hit my head? Tuesday, 6:55 a.m. Oof. October 8th, 1996. Return to the crime scene once more. So what are we looking for? Anything that could tell us about Chris and Leanne. Nobody in this town seems to know much about them. Maybe the room can tell us more. On it, detective. Well, before we get to that, I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and catch on for more. But this will be the end. And what else did I say? I don't know. Just end the video!